Welcome back. Today I'm upgrading my clutch cable to this Van Hill Featherlight clutch cable. So here is a very scientific test. I'm going to test the actuation force of the stock clutch cable and the clutch lever. For this I will be using a luggage scale, and I'm going to put the scale where I usually pull the clutch from, so which is like about the halfway point, and I'm going to reset and activate, engage the clutch lever. Now my handlebars are locked, so it's not going to move, which will give me a more accurate reading. So let's reset the scale and fully activate the clutch. So it looks like it's about 13 pounds. 13 pounds of force. The stock clutch cable plus lever setup takes about 13 pounds to fully engage it. Obviously, you're not fully pulling it in. You're not holding it like this all the time, but it does take quite a significant amount of force, namely 13 pounds of force, to pull this, engage this all the way back. Now, when you're doing, slow maneuvers, you're, playing with the clutch like this, not fully engaged, that will also be, around 10 to 13 pounds. So let's see. Sometimes it would be more. So right here, it's about 13 pounds, 12 pounds, 14, 15 pounds. So my point is, the factory clutch is a little heavy. Not the lightest, in my opinion, at least for me. On super long rides, or just on, long rides, when you're activating the clutch, you're engaging the clutch, a lot of times, at least for me, my fingers, my hands get cramped up and they get sore afterwards. So I hope that replacing the clutch cable with the Featherlight one will help that. Now for this, obviously you need the clutch cable. I got this in blue. They also come in all kinds of fun colors, and you can change the length as well. However, I'm just keeping it stock. I'm not doing anything fancy. So this is just a stock length, and this one is made specifically for the Interceptor 650 or the GT, Continental GT. Now, for this also you will need a 12mm spanner to disassemble. I will show you that in a bit. First of all, I'd like to open this. That was not the best unboxing. Alright. Ew, feels very high quality. I like it. I like it. Stainless steel hardware, Kevlar reinforced cable. Very smooth. Okay, very cool. Got the Van Hill logo right here. Nothing to complain about. Time for the disassembly. First step is to loosen this, or, well, what do I do? Let's see, is it this way? Well, I'm taking this off, so I don't really care. But first step is to tighten this all the way to create some slack. See how I'm like scratching it all up. I hope it doesn't happen with the new one. To create some slack in the cable. There you go. Now we're going to move on to the other side. Now we're on the other side. At the clutch casing, I just realized that I have a nasty scratch here. Guess I gotta buff that out. Now, we're over here. This is when you take your 12mm spanner and you just kind of loosen these bolts, and you can loosen them by hand if you wish, all the way to the top. Oh, you know what? I forgot one crucial step. It would help to unclip these. This is your clutch cable clip right here. These are just clippies. Pull them out. Retain these. You will need this. Don't lose it. There's two of them. This one's being a little difficult. There we go. With a little bit of persuasion, they will come out. Now, we have a little bit of play in the cable. You want to maybe turn your handlebar so you have some room here. There's our cable. We are back here. Now that we have a little more space, we can scoot this out of here. Sorry if you didn't see that. This goes there, and then this little boot. I need some WD-40. Take a rag, some WD-40, slips right out. You don't need to keep this. I will still keep it though. If you want to use this old clutch cable as a backup. Take this nut out and carefully slide your clutch cable out of here. Now, okay, once you're done with that, guide your clutch cable out. Oh, there's actually 3 clips. Okay, is it gonna focus? Okay. So there's actually one more clip all the way down here, right behind the exhaust manifold. So this one's a bit tricky because there's not much room to get it out. And I don't have one of those fancy clip removers, so this will be quite a challenge. Why is this one so stubborn? They make it look so easy in the YouTube videos. Do I not have the right tools? What is this? Like, I've tried prying, I've tried everything. Here we are. I finally got the other end out. Here's a zip tie that you need to cut. Be careful, don't cut anything else other than the zip tie. There's a zip tie. Don't need that anymore. Now, we're gonna free this. See, the clutch lever is already pretty free, but we want to free this even more. You can just hand loosen this thing. Not a very big deal. Line this up. Okay, I need to loosen this a bit more. Loosen this all the way back. Now I can take the cable out. Great, it looks like this. Very cool. Not as smooth of a pull. Anyway, now to slide this out, behind the headlight, right here, you see this O-ring? It slides in there. So, kind of wiggle your way out of that. And the rest of your cables, the rest of your cable, singular, should be able to come out. This is the Van Hill one. This is the OEM one. Lots of resistance. No resistance. Lots of resistance. No resistance. This is going to be great. Also, you can see the cable, the stock cable, is a bit thicker than this Van Hill one. Now, you should probably remove this thing right here. I'm going to keep that for the new cable. And yeah, I will just keep the old cable as a backup. Helps. It will help if you clean this part with some parts cleaner. Make sure it's clean before you install it. There's that. And also, clean this part. Clean your clutch casing. Well, just a mount with some with some brake parts cleaner. You want to keep everything clean as possible. Now it's also a good chance to clean underneath here some hard to reach parts. Right here. Very cool. Very nice. Now that's clean. Time to install the clutch cable. Now I'm going to start at the lever side. I'm going to undo. Well, should I undo this? I probably should. I'm going to undo all these two nuts and this boot right here. I will install it after I thread this through. Clutch cable. Remember that hole behind the headlight should go in there. Feed it all the way down. Now, to connect this thing right here. Can you see? Can't really see. Let's go in from the bottom. Here we go. Nice. Now, grab your part, slide this in, and start screwing it in. Now we're on the other side. Take your retaining clips. First one is up here. Clip it in. Might give you a little hard time. I'll clip the second one first then, I guess. There's that one. Let's try the first one again. First one went in pretty easily, and now the one behind the intake manifold or the exhaust. This one was rather difficult to get out. But with some persuasion, it went in just fine. Now over here, I don't remember this going over, so I think it goes like something like this. Yeah. And we're over here now, so this, oh, nope. Let me put one nut in first. All the way down. Put it in there. Now the second nut goes in like this. I'll secure it. Pull the clutch out a little bit. Put this boot on. Now we want to put this boot back on, which is a little difficult. Maybe some WD-40 will help. Oh yeah, WD-40 definitely helps. It's being difficult because I got WD-40, it's very slippery. Very slippery in there. Clutch. Come on, it's gotta come out just a little more. secure that there. Put this in there. Perfect. Awesome. That goes in. Now to adjust this thing, make sure it's all the way there. That's not moving anywhere. All right, no free play. Very cool. Now back up in the front. Okay, very cool. This part is not very secured. All right, so after some tinkering, I finally managed to install this. This is a bit loose for my likings. I don't know why. And the clutch, it doesn't seem to be lighter. So I'm going to test this with the luggage scale once again. Now, if you remember from earlier in the video, the OEM clutch cable was about 12 to 13 pounds of actuation force. Now, for the Van Hill Featherlight, 0 pounds right now. I'm going to pull from here all the way down. 13.4 pounds. So it's about the same. Feeling wise, they feel similar. So I don't know. I'm gonna go on a ride and see if they feel different when riding. Okay, clutch is a bit far out. I gotta adjust it. This is all the way in. This is okay. There isn't much play. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna have to adjust it a little. Yeah, the clutch activation is a bit far out. Not as close as I would like it to be. I smell burning. Is it my clutch? What is it? What's wrong with it? I'm not gonna adjust it. Okay, so it feels, yeah, so my clutch range is like this much. I don't know what you would call that. But I don't have to pull as far to activate the clutch, which I kind of don't like. I want like a big range of clutch activation right here. So might be a little too tight. That definitely doesn't smell good, so I might be doing something wrong here. Let's take some slack out of this. Just a little. Yeah, just a little bit. Over here, I tightened that. Okay, you see how this moves? I really don't like that. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that's a lot better. Hang on a minute. Oh, that's a lot better. But the clutch cable is super loose. Oh, wow, okay. That is so much better. That's a lot better. I still don't like this play in there. It's like a little too much play for my you know, that I'm comfortable with. Okay, let's try some slow speed maneuvers. When does the clutch bite? See, you see how that moves? I don't like that. Alright, let's go slower. Let's go super slow. With just the clutch. Here, I'm okay. Keep going. That's a lot of play. Oh, that's nice actually. That's actually quite nice. Which point? Right here. This is full clutch engagement. Millimeter. That's okay. Okay, and then that's clutch all the way out. Okay, so I have some a bit of play here. So let's try to get that play out. Okay, that's the good amount of play I'm comfortable with. And then just tighten that. See, now I got some play here. Going forward, nice. Going forward. See, you see how this move, this is so loose. I'm afraid that something will happen. I don't know how to fix this. If any of you guys, is it recording? Yeah. I don't know how to fix this. If any of you guys knows how to fix this thing, please leave a comment in the comment section below, because this is kind of bugging me. Because I don't think it used to do this with the factory cable. Do I have to replace this part? I don't know. It didn't come with it. It's supposed to be just you know, like OEM fit, but see, this is not acceptable. This wiggle, I can, like, the only way to take that wiggle out is to screw this back out a bit, but let me turn this off. But to do that, it would be engaging the clutch at all times. Like the first ride, I kind of smelled a burnt clutch. So I loosened it. Now there is a tiny bit of play. However, there's too much play up here. So I don't know how this works. This is my first time doing this, first bike ever. I don't know if this is supposed to be like this, or if I did something wrong. If you have any suggestions or anything that you know, could help, I would really appreciate that. But yeah, that's about it. See you guys next time.